Hello, Professor and fellow classmates. My name is Hassan Quadri, and this is my midterm Tableau assignment. Because I couldn't have the screen application working on my iMac, I am forced to use my smartphone, in this case, my iPhone. So I hope you guys can see everything as I am here. So first things first, prior to coming on this page, I had gone onto database.com, and from there I retrieved a Microsoft Excel, and what it I really specified was in understanding how wealth in the whole world, how that works, and which country or nation amounts more wealth than the other, uh, especially when we're living in a pandemic with the COVID-19. Um, I found that understanding and researching about wealth is so important. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll select the world wealth spreadsheet here. So I'll open that up here at Tableau. All right, and as you can see, just starting off with the screen without me doing anything, the main focus here is going to be on this data. Okay, so as you can see, it's sorted by country, region, so North America, China, Europe, India, and then the wealth. Now, the main key here is understanding that this is actually in billions US dollars, okay? So, if you scroll down even more, you'll see more countries: Bangladesh, Peru, Ukraine, Morocco, Sri Lanka, and the list goes on and on, okay? So the first things first that I would do is make a worksheet, okay, or make a spreadsheet of this. So before I do that, I generally like to make sure my data is more thorough and more clear for the analyzer. So what I'll do is select this little use data interpreter. So if I use that there, it'll clean it up for me right there just a little bit. So I'll click on sheet 1, okay? And just like I had shown you folks in the engineering, reverse engineering assignment, it's the same thing, right? In terms of dragging data into the worksheet, okay? So first things first is I will go under this country's tab here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually drag it right in the field drop here, okay? Now, what I want is a map. So if I go under marks, it should give me an option for maps, which is going to be right under the text. So I'll hit that there. And as you can see, that's the world map there. Okay. So if I hover over this, it'll tell me the country name: Russia, Mongolia, China. Okay. But that's just the countries, right? We want the data. So in that case, what we'll do is go under measures, and if you see that well tab here, I'm going to go ahead and put that under labels. Okay, and as you can see now, if I hover over it, it'll tell me how much a country has in assets. Okay, and then in terms of trying to do a color coding or anything of that sort, if you go into that tab here, you can select any color and then it'll change here. I really want the analyzer to make sure that this pops, so I'm going to choose something like yellow or orange. I'll go with orange here. Okay, so that's that. And then very important is also understanding how to change the sheet name here. So if you right click it, you edit title, and then here you get this little edit title page. So what I'll do here is put wealth. Let's put world wealth. World wealth. Okay, and it changes it right up top there. Now this is just a map. Okay, so to also have like a bar graph, a chart, or a pie graph, you can also open up a new worksheet. So if you hover right below this sheet 1, it'll give you the option new worksheet. Okay, And so what I'm going to be doing is using the same data that I already have. And many people, when I was researching and really trying to understand which data to choose, I have had many peers and tutors who told me that when it comes to the financial aspect of data, it's much more easier and clear to understand. Uh, but you know, with that, you also have Tableau, and I think what Tableau does is what it would generally enhance the financial numbers, and that's why I'm choosing that map, and now I'm going to be choosing that bar graph. So it's easy for viewers like yourself to analyze and try to really understand it. Okay, so same thing would apply, right? Go under country, put that right in here. Okay, but instead of that marked as automatic, I'm going to change it to graph here. Okay, bar graph here. Okay, and then this here will be under. So I can